Item: SCP-1399. Code name: Another Way of Hearing. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-1399 is to be kept on a plain wooden desk in the middle of a locked room, open to the last page, with a camera observing it at all times. If the page is observed to change in any way, notify the site administrator. Additionally, an adjacent room, henceforth designated as the observation room, is to be set up with a television and radio set to switch between several news channels on an 8-hour cycle. Description: SCP-1399 is a thin 15-page children's book titled Another Way of Hearing. The cover depicts the Earth, with the title above it. There is no author indicated on the cover. SCP-1399's ISBN correlates to no assigned ISBN, and its labeled publisher, Detizkia Books, corresponds to no recognized publishing company. When read sequentially, one page at a time in its entirety, it consists of a variety of disconnected visual images that have strongly associated auditory connections, along with the words Another Way of Hearing. Image. Page 3, for instance, is an image of a train, below which are the words Another Way of Hearing trains. Save for the last page, all images and text have remained static while in Foundation hands. The anomalous effect of the book occurs once the last page is turned and the book is closed. Immediately, the reader ceases to be able to receive any auditory stimuli from the world around them. Instead, their eardrums will resonate in concert to what has been determined as the auditory stimuli of a variety of alternate worlds. That is, their hearing will be transposed to another reality. This phenomena extends only to hearing, with sight, touch, taste, smell, and less conventional senses apparently unaffected. It has been determined that the particular alternate universe to which the book attunes its reader is dependent on the last page, which changes periodically. All readers who experience the effect between changes have been determined to be hearing the same world. A list of recorded historical diversions and related images can be found in Document 1399-B. The last page so far has appeared to change at the same time as a variety of major world-altering events occur. The book seems to reattune people's hearing to a world where that event occurred differently, usually in a catastrophically negative way. This phenomenon has been noted to create considerable distress among D-class personnel due to disorientation from a difference in auditory and visual stimuli. For this reason, it is advised to provide any affected personnel with a pair of high-quality earplugs to assist with concentration during interviews and in the interest of preserving their sanity. D-class personnel subjected to the effects of SCP-1399 are exempt from monthly terminations until all possible acoustic mapping of the particular alternate reality has been completed. Document 1399-A. Page change procedure. If at any time, the last page of SCP-1399 is observed to change, 3D class personnel are to be recruited on a voluntary basis. Due to their subsequent removal from monthly terminations, volunteers have proved relatively easy to find. To prevent complications, personnel are to be briefed of the effects of SCP-1399 before exposure. Once subjected to SCP-1399, the first D-class is to be escorted to the previously established observation room. The D-class is to be provided with a writing utensil and paper for them to record all possibly relevant information pertaining to the divergence. After 8 hours, conduct a written interview and rotate in the second D-class. Continue process every 8 hours until all possible information has been collected. Document 1399-B. An abridged record of the observed forms of the last page of SCP-1399 and its apparent correlating world event divergence. The 12th of March, 2011. Page changes. New page. An image of waves breaking on a sandy beach. Caption: Another Way of Hearing Waves. Associated World Event. 9.0 magnitude earthquake in Japan. Established diversion. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant fails to stabilize, and a core meltdown occurs. Superheated reactor steam breaks containment and escapes in large quantities, causing mass irradiation and fallout over much of Japan. The 29th of April, 2011. Page changes. New page. An image of church bells swinging in a chapel tower. Caption. Another way of hearing bells. Associated World Event. Marriage of Kate Middleton and Prince William of Great Britain. Established diversion. Paramilitary commandos storm Westminster Abbey, murdering all present royal personages and state officials as the beginning of a coup d'etat by a separatist faction. Britain descends into civil war. The 3rd of June, 2011. Page changes. New page. An image of a fighter jet. Caption. Another way of hearing planes. Associated World Event. Attempted assassination of Yemen President Ali Abdullah Saleh. Established diversion. After being taken to Saudi Arabia for medical treatment, a second assassination attempt occurs and succeeds. Israel's Mossad is implicated. Yemen declares war on Israel. Yemeni officials acquire nuclear weapons through undetermined channels and utilize them. Nearly all of Israel destroyed or contaminated in resulting 15 megatons explosion. A chain of retaliations takes place over a period of 12 hours, resulting in nuclear holocaust and presumed destruction of Foundation facility. D-class subject suffered complete hearing loss due to incineration of eardrums in both ears. The 27th of August, 2011. Page changes. New page. An image of a rainy day outside a window. Caption. Another way of hearing rain. Associated World Event. Hurricane Irene makes landfall. Established diversion. Hurricane Irene unexpectedly and inexplicably develops into a Category 5 storm and sweeps along the eastern seaboard, causing billions of dollars in damages. New York City is devastated. Number of casualties unable to be estimated by D-class personnel.